Hi everyone. So today I have decided to talk about something which is the need of the hour, because as faculty members and or as teachers or trainers, I feel that the video conferencing has become the new in or the new game of the era when it comes to teaching. Because of the current scenario, it becomes very important that how do we make video conferencing very useful, right? So dear students, I know that you have been going through this. Is completely new to you, that how to learn online and how to make these online classes useful. So, for that, I'm going to share certain tips with you which you should be implementing when you are attending your digital lectures, which are the new game and it might stay for a while. So, first of all, we have to understand that this learning is going to be a two-way process. So, we are not in a physical classroom where we are pinpointing you again and again. So, only if you cooperate to learn, only if you pay attention to learn, you will be able to extract the maximum knowledge out of it, right? So there are 10 tips that I want to give you. The first tip is that mute yourself when you're not speaking. Yes, right. So if you're not speaking in the video, kindly mute, but please keep your video on. So many of the students, they're trying to have fun, they're doing their own thing, they mute and they turn off their video, and then they start playing PUBG or something on the phone, thinking that the faculty doesn't know, but they know. So please don't do that. Kindly mute yourself and keep your video on. So whenever you want to speak, make sure that you unmute. And if you do not mute, it creates a lot of disturbance when we are trying to teach you. Second thing is be on time. I know that you guys get a lot late when we are taking your classes and you tell us that, ma'am, will you please let us in? But right now on video conferencing, this is the second tip to go to, that be on time to attend your session. Because these sessions, for example, Zoom sessions might get over in 40 minutes, or some sessions we cannot go on for more than 30 minutes. So if you're coming late, you're losing on a lot of knowledge. Third is that ensure that your technology is working fine. So before attending a session, please make sure that your laptop is working fine, your internet is working fine, your phone is working fine. This is like a go-to things to do when you take a session. Next is use technology to fully engage remote participants. So make sure while we are sharing a lot of videos with you, you guys are also using it to your optimum capacity. You watch all the videos, you are doing all the online assignments that are given to you, other than just doing cut, copy, paste and sending it to us. Because see, the learning is not going to happen, I'm again saying, if it is one way. You have to be equally participative when we are sending things to you online, right? So we are trying to be very creative when we are sending out assignments to you. So we hope that you are also creatively doing it. Next is use proper software and hardware. Make sure that, so moreover, we are preferring Google Classrooms, Google Hangout or Zoom sessions. So you have to be very particular about the software also that people use during their video conferencing. Next is work appropriate clothing. So while we take a lot of sessions, so students can have some casual attitude at times. They might be, switching off the camera, lying on the bed and being very comfortable, wearing their sandals or their pajamas. Don't do that. We have to come out of this together. You have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to wash your face. You have to take a bath. You have to sit just like you're sitting in your classroom and try to listen to us. So make sure that you're dressed also appropriately when you're attending your video session. Switching off camera doesn't mean that, we are not listening to you. Or we cannot see you doesn't mean that we do not know that, you're not listening. So make sure that you are actively sitting in a Google Classroom the way you sit in your regular classrooms. Next is frame the camera correctly. So yes, sometimes imagine if I am teaching you and I put my camera like this or this and I start teaching you like this, you will not feel comfortable. And we will also not feel comfortable teaching you if you put your camera in a bad direction. Make sure that there is a table. You place your camera on the table, you are in front of it, you have a notepad with you, and you're listening and you're writing, because that's a great approach to learn again. Next is have the right light. Please do not sit in dark rooms when you're taking your sessions. Make sure that you have a lot of light and you're learning. So I feel that brightness and light is the sign of positivity. So if you're sitting in a dark room or maybe a dark place, you're not able to pay attention even if you want to, and even if your mentor wants to connect with you, he'll not be able to. So make sure that there is a proper light wherever you're wherever you're sitting and taking your session. Next is look into the camera. Please do not tell your family members that you are in a class. You have to take a class. So do not go looking here, do not go looking there. Just look into the camera, make it a two-way communication, make it a one-to-many communication, make it more interactive, but look into the camera. Right? Next is, and the last one, pay attention. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, that this is going to be a two-way learning. And if you will not be self-motivated to learn, no matter how much we try, we'll not be able to do it. But I know that you all are amazing and you're paying attention to whatever we are saying, because it takes a lot of effort to design your sessions digitally and design them and deliver them. So it becomes very important for students also to listen to us and pay attention to them, because the conditions that are going on right now, we are not able to connect with you the way we were connecting during classrooms. But in fact, we have gone one ladder up, and we are trying even harder to give one-on-one attention to all of you. So make sure that everything a faculty says or everything your mentor is trying to deliver or send it to you, you are paying attention to it. Right? After all, education is one of the biggest pillar of Indian economy, right? I hope that these tips are going to be useful, and while you're attending your online sessions, you will be implementing these 10 very simple tips to enhance your learning. For any doubts, you can always reach out to me. Thank you.